Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? It is that time of the month where I get contributions and donations from y'all to keep my channel up and running, because I give you all my unfiltered information, because I'm an individual who didn't have to answer to anybody. And so that is how I continue to bring you such great information all the time. I'm definitely going to need your help this month. So if you could, go to my PayPal link and contribute and donate. Because last month I did 86 videos, including being the first person on the planet to warn you about Hurricane Florence and its devastating effects on August 29th. And in our cool team of me and Cranky, though we're not an official team, he was the first person on the planet to warn everybody about the coming trouble we have in the tropics and the Gulf of Mexico in about a week or so, as he has been telling people about this since the 18th of September. So we are definitely a badass duo. And Charlize Theron, if you're out there, could you buy Cranky a cup of coffee and give him a pep talk? Because I know I'm totally burned out after the Florence thingamadoody, and he is too. I mean, literally trying to warn and prepare everybody while everybody argues about politics all the time. Where's your soul down? And so, as I was saying a couple days ago, you need to be prepared for another hurricane, if not multiple hurricanes. And then yesterday when I put out my big, like, hey, it's about to get off the chain, it's about to get off the chain. And ladies and gentlemen, the models are all in agreement that something's going to be there. 90% of all the cool kids on Weather Twitter are all in agreement that, like, in about a week, we got a hurricane coming. But people are still talking about that damn Kavanaugh trial, even though it's been a month straight. It's like the definition of civilization retrograding is that the whole nation is focusing for a whole month on something that happened 40 years ago, a high school party. Like, can we get dumber? Anyway, so as you're seeing, Florida, the majority of the models have it hitting you. Though they're pretty wild, they're pretty wacky. And, you know, we've got about a week to prepare. But the NavGem, CMC both indicating a possible storm hurricane by the name of Michael. You know, like the evil dude in Halloween. Makes sense, don't it? Making landfall sometime next week, Wednesday or so. Interest along Louisiana to southern Florida should monitor the progress of this disturbance as it could gradually develop. And the whole thing is, the Gulf of Mexico temperatures are super hot. And this one was brought to us by Gregory 14499-757. And so, I don't know, I've been telling you guys for 10 months that we're going to get hit by 2 more hurricanes. We've already been hit by one, Matthew, which did catastrophic damage to South Carolina and North Carolina. They haven't recovered. And hurricane season is by no means over. We are seeing, it's like musical chairs of which city is going to be turned into a lake or a river, like every other day. It's like potluck, but in a bad way. We have the classic Mickey Mouse signature of doom. It's brought to us by Eric Berger. EPS hurricane formation probability for 10 days from now takes a detour. And remember, if Mickey Mouse can kill rock and roll, it can kill you. So anyone in the Mickey Mouse head needs to take this very seriously. Okay? I mean, nobody likes me talking about hurricanes all the time. Women don't like it. That doesn't turn them on. So the only reason I've been doing this is because I want to save lives. And I've been telling y'all for 5 years. These earth weather changes are coming. They're here. And we need to unite to prepare for this shit. Because corporations don't give a shit about us, man. And it's like, when I say pretend like your government's not there. Remember the 7.7 earthquake that hit Indonesia? The government warned them there would be no tsunami. And then, hey, guess what? There was a tsunami. So it's like our government doesn't even like us, man. So that's why the people got to rise up together. And so, yeah, I will, you know, heck, I only have a day and a half to raise a lot of money. So I'm sure you'll be hearing from me, but I've just been worn out from working my butt off all last month, preparing people for Matthew. And so here we are back at the dance. And this is the NavGem. No, this could be scary. It's gonna hurt your brain. Don't watch. Yeah, and I'm still watching Florence. But look at that would be a major category hurricane. Here, the NavGem has it crossing more of Alabama and Mississippi. Now, the GFS, and the whole thing is, my mama, I got a bad feeling about Florida. It was one of the main states I warned about before season. My mama stays in Florida, so I will be watching for you guys and my mama for sure. But, I want to say, if it looks like this thing is coming, I know you guys are coastal people who have been through a lot of coastal stuff, but if you're in the path of danger, if you watched Hurricane Florence, I wouldn't stick around. I would start making plans or preparations now if you are in the main cone of landfall to go west, go north, maybe go to Vegas. If you saw the devastation, do you want to be without power for a week or two? Do you want to take a chance of dying? And also, if you are one of those political junkies, be sure and mail your vote in case you do die during the hurricane. Okay? Yeah, these rain bands alone, the massive amount of flooding. And it's since the Kavanaugh trial started, Japan's been hit by 2 typhoons. Indonesia got hit by a tsunami. We got hit by a hurricane. Greece has been hit by a hurricane. It's just crazy natural disaster after crazy natural disaster. And this shit isn't going to slow down. I think the peak of the weird weather will probably come anywhere from the 11th to the 17th of October due to the Eris alignment. That's a whole other thing. During the next 2 days, I'll get more into it. But Eris is that planet they found that got Pluto demoted here. And so when I put you guys on high alert starting on the 26th because of Eris. And so when Earth aligns with Eris, I think we might see big earthquake and volcano activity. And so people might say that sounds crazy, but when I warned you 2 weeks ago that it would get weird on the 26th, it was because of Eris, and then we got a 7.7 earthquake that caused a tsunami. So we're going to go ahead and stick with that theory for now. I don't give a shit which scientist agrees or disagrees. Usually all they say is carbon and volcano activity is low. So that ain't much help. I ain't never seen a damn climate scientist talk about the weather. Oh. Okay, so, yeah, but every model has some type of hurricane in about a week. 6 days. So I'm not going to be getting much sleep. If you're near the coast, you're not going to, and pretty much from Texas to Florida, even up the East Coast, everybody's on alert for the rest of the month. We will be tracking this feature. I highly recommend following CrankyWXguy. I don't hand out compliments easily, and Cranky is the best of the best. And so I highly recommend his breakdowns. Sometimes they're too smart for me. I'll leave a link to his blog. He does a blog almost every day. Storm Hamster. He's cranky, but hey, he's really good at what he does, man. That's what, when people get mad at me, it's what are you going to do? Not listen to my hurricane information? I'll live, just here to help. And so I'll keep you guys being posted. But yeah, now when all the models are agreeing that we're going to get hit by a damn hurricane, the media may not let you guys know for another 3 or 4 days, but it is time to prepare now, Florida. I've been watching all these model runs. It's I love a cute boobs or a nice butt. I'm actually a butt man. And so I've been staring at these models like they're the prettiest woman on the planet for 5 days, every single run. And so it has been picking on Florida. Although, we're not guaranteed that's where it's going to go, but saying the majority of the models have just been picking on Florida, and it's not just a one hit, man. The models have been having it do a pretty major, massive, nasty run. And all you got to do is look around at all the other wild, wacky, weird weather. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. This is a high alert for Florida and everybody on the coast. I've been talking to everybody about this for 10 months. So, if you can donate, I highly recommend it. I'll leave the PayPal link because, I give my all. I work anywhere from 12 to 16-hour days during leading up to the events. And I'm just here to help and try and unite people. That ain't working, but I can still do a great job as far as letting you guys know where the danger will be and how to prepare, where to prepare. So, if you can, I'm going to need your help. AT&T charged me $175 for a broken router that, I don't know. So that put me in a hole. So, save THORNEWS. It's worth it. Thank you. Love you guys. Everybody stay cool. And thank you to RC, JL, and everybody else. You guys are the best. Peace out.